Hi, Quay. This is how I'm going to send you your Braille sentences each week. These sentences are for practice only. I will read each sentence slowly. You will be able to pause the video, rewind, etc. I'm using contrast and large print, so let me know if I need to change anything for you going forward, such as the color. Right now it is white on a black screen. We're going to use .45 contractions this week. We're going to use upon, which is .45u, these, .45 the, those, .45th, whose, .45wh, and word, .45w. We're going to start with upon. Number 1. Upon hearing the news, comma, she broke down crying, period. Number 2. I was called upon to make a speech in English, period. Next slide. Number 3. I came upon an old friend of mine on the train, period. Next slide. Now we're going to move on to these. Number 4. We often have unusual weather these days, period. Number 5. These keys will open any door in the house, period. Next slide. Number 6. How's everything these days, comma, Frank, question mark. Number 7. Can you help me wash these dishes, question mark. Next slide. We're going to move on to those. Number 8. Both of those students didn't pass the test, period. Number 9. You should stick those pictures in your album, period. Next slide. Number 10. I can't explain the difference between those two, period. Number 11. Actually, comma, I didn't know anything about those plans, period. Next slide. We're moving on to whose. Number 12. Whose turn is it next? Question mark. Number 13. Whose shoes are those? Question mark. Next slide. Number 14. Whose house is across from yours? Number 15. I have a friend whose father is a famous actor, period. Next slide. Moving on to their, T-H-E-R-E. Number 16. What is another word for excellent? Question mark. Number 17. I need to have a word with you. Period. Next slide. Number 18. Every day we need to learn a new word. Period. Number 19. There are a lot of words in this book that I don't know. Period. Next slide. Number 20. We haven't paid them yet because they haven't finished their work. Period. (21) To those who have character and a spirit of adventure, the Navy is very appealing. Period. (22) Is there anyone who wants some more pie? Question mark. (23) I don't know whether or not I want to go to Germany, comma, I don't understand a word of the language. Period. (24) Open quotation. These are the times that try men's souls, comma, closing quotation, wrote Tom Paine, period. Quay, remember quotation marks are written as a low H for an opening quotation and a low J for a closing quotation. That's the end of the video. Make sure you pause it, rewind it. You do not have to move the slides. It's just so you know when to stop and rewind.